So this FISBO script is pretty simple. I'm going to go over it again, right? I'm going to go over it again. Who wants to be the homeowner?
I'll go.
I'm sorry, say again.
I can be the homeowner.
Ring, ring, ring.
Hello?
Hello, this is Eric Melnikoff with NJRE Design Studio. I'm calling about the home for sale. Is this the owner?
Yeah.
Okay. Again, my name's Eric. Your first name?
Brian.
Brian. Looks here like you're selling the home over on Apple Tree Road. Is that correct?
Correct.
Okay, and it's still available?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I do have to tell you by law that I am a licensed real estate agent. However, I'm not calling you as an agent looking to, list or bring a buyer by. I'm actually looking for myself and my partner. My partner and I buy homes. I see here that yours is on the market. It looks like it's a 4 bed, 2 bath colonial. Is that right?
Yeah, it's a 4 bed, 2 bath. How would you guys be buying the
What do you mean?
home?
How would I be buying?
You said you and your partner buy homes?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Like as an investment, or I don't understand.
Oh, yeah. All our properties are investment opportunities. Yeah. Tell me,
Oh, okay.
is the home? When was the last time it was out renovated or remodeled or updated in the last 3 years? The last 5 to 3 years? 5 to 10 years? What more?
I think it was like 2012.
2012, so about 11, 10,
Yes.
11 years ago.
Yeah, it was a while ago now.
Okay. Any offers on the property?
No, no.
Okay. All right. In it looks like, if I'm not mistaken, based on what Zillow says, that you've been on the market for about 116 days. Does that sound about right to you?
Yeah, maybe a little over.
Okay, a little more than that. So in the
Uh-huh.
14 or 15 weeks that you've been trying this on your own, have you gotten any offers?
No offers. I'm planning on holding it for a while. I mean, whoever wants to buy it can buy it. I have another property, so I'm not really I could take my time selling this. So
Okay,
yeah.
and this house may be the a perfect fit for our one of to add to our portfolio. And in most cases, Brian, you said Brian, right?
Yes, Brian.
Yeah, in most cases, Brian, the seller actually will net more money over listing it or selling it with an agent. Uh, it's about um, it's about 116 days since you started trying to sell it, and I think if my experience serves me well, um, you may be like a lot of people who try to sell it on their own after 8 or 10 weeks, and might be like, in the back of your mind, slowly starting to consider possibly maybe engaging an agent to help you sell it. Is that something that might be accurate?
Yeah, it's crossed my mind a little. I have family members that are agents, and my cousin actually is an agent. I've been
Yeah,
thinking
I
about
know.
him, but yeah.
I know it's not easy, and ultimately what we found, being that I'm on both sides of this, I am a buyer, but I'm also an agent. We have found as agents that on average 92% of people will list somewhere between week 6 and week 12, and you're right around that week 10, 11, 12 area.
Uh-huh.
Um, so look, I know you're getting tons of calls from agents. It sounds like you've considered relieving yourself of the stress of getting this sold on your own. Um, and yet, I'm wondering if I could help you avoid ever listing the home, and help you not paying a commission, um, not having to deal with a buyer who's going to do a home inspection and beat you up on the renegotiation process. If I were to come in and get you the right price right now, and I don't do home inspections, would you be opposed to selling a home to me?
Oh no, of course not. You
Why?
can buy it.
Yeah. Why would you, right? um, So may I make a suggestion?
Sure.
Okay. Let's set up a time where I can stop by, do a quick walkthrough. I'll
Mm-hmm.
take some notes. I'll probably take some pictures if it's okay with you. Maybe do a quick walkthrough video for my partner. He definitely won't be making it with me, but what I'll do is I'll be able to take that information, go back to my office, and find out in a very short period of time, an hour or so, if it's something that we actually want to put an offer, and I'll make you an offer right there. What's the best email for you?
Oh, it's Brian@gmail.com.
Okay, Brian@gmail.com. Brian, I'm going to send you a thank you. I can stop by today at 1:30, or is tomorrow at 5 better?
I'd prefer to do it today. I got out of work at 4. Would like 5 be okay today?
I have an appointment at 4:30. It'll take me till about 5. I can get there like 5:45.
Okay, that's good.
Okay. All right, great. I'll see you then. We'll do a walkthrough and we'll go from there.
Perfect.
Right. So, a couple things I did there. First off, I'm going bald. Second off, I did not take his appointment. I just don't want to be available anytime somebody says, I can't do this time, but I can do that time. I'll make it seem like I'm busy, Now, I definitely don't want to go later, but if that's what I got to do, that's what I got to do. This script only will be effective if they've been on the market for more than 8 weeks, 9 weeks. So it's best not to use the dialer for these calls. It's best to hand dial, to go through one at a time and see how long they've been on the market. Questions?
I have a question. When we say no commission and no inspections, why is that? Like, how do we like get around that? Like when they
Well,
say, "Oh, like why don't you make a commission off of this?" What's our?
I'm not calling you as an agent. I'm calling you as a buyer.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so you're not doing a transaction to make the commission. You're doing it like personally, quote unquote. Okay.
Right. So understand that as a real estate agent who happens to invest in real estate, I was talking to Mark last week. I'm sorry. Was it Mark? Was it you, Mark? It
Probably
was
Ron.
Ron. But it holds true. I mean, it's certainly for you, Mark, right? So when you're 3-4 years down the road and you're making $150,000-$250,000 a year, and it only costs you $35,000 a year or $50,000 a year to live, and after paying taxes, you have an extra $65,000 every year for the last few years in your bank. Like, what are you going to be doing with that money, right?
I'm gonna invest it.
Yeah, you're probably going to start buying real estate and already be doing so, right? So you could start buying real estate today, and mindsets usually don't change until there's enough reason to change it, and that money is usually a big reason to change the mindset. So right now, not every property, I'd like to think it's every property, but I had this conversation with Evan a few months back, and since that conversation, almost every property he goes to list, he looks at it from the eyes of a buyer first. And if I look at each property as an opportunity to buy it first, now I don't have to tell every seller that, right? I don't have to tell every seller that. I could be going in as whatever, and I started analyzing the property. And as I'm analyzing the property, I realize that if I can get this for the right price, this is something I would want. Well, it's based on my analysis. It says it's worth 500. I would pay 425 and do 50,000 of work and sell it for 600. Okay, so I'm gonna go into the guy and I'm gonna say, look, I'm going over this, and again, that's a different aspect, right? I'm coming in, look, I called you, I was looking for properties because we're looking to list properties. I probably I mean, I do this, and again, I'm trying to figure out how I can show you how to do it, but in my travels, during my travels, when I'm having conversations with the seller over a period of time, somewhere, and I say, look, and would you be opposed if we had a buyer in our database willing to pay the right price without having to put it on the market to affect a much lower commission? Again, if I found the buyer, you wouldn't have to pay the regular commission when two brokers, you would pay almost half of that. Is that something that you would be open-minded to? You know, so I floated it out there and I'd be open-minded to it, right? And that could be like right before you hang up the phone call on the very first call. If you're calling as an agent, let's say you're circle prospecting, and that buyer says that they're going to I'm sorry, that person on the other end of the phone says that, yes, you know what, we are thinking of selling next year. My kid graduated school in September, or just graduated school. We're sending them off to college in September. We sent them off to college, and when he comes back in June, we're all going on family vacation. We're planning on selling after that. Okay, cool. You know, now that's the type of person that you could say, all right, I'd like to come by, I'll take a look. We'll start this conversation now, and I'll keep your finger on the pulse of the market. So as the time draws closer to you actually making the move, then what we could do is we can sit down and have that listing strategy session. By the way, and that's how you do it. By the way, if I had a buyer already in my database who was willing to pay the right price, minimize home inspections, like make it a right deal for you, would you be open to allowing them to see it, potentially doing, say, like an off-market deal? So like 150,000 people don't have to walk through your house. So I say it that way. What did I do there? How did I say that? What about that stood out to you?
It makes it easier for, I think, people, to have to go through the trouble of putting it on the market, having people come to their home, cleaning it up, having to not be able to be there, at a certain time, a certain day to have, potential buyers come through the house and look. If somebody's like, oh, I have an interested person already, it makes the process easier for them.
Right. Well, what I just said at the end of that is, again, it's not on the script. It doesn't have to be exact. But what I say is, so that you don't have to, let 150,000 people through your house. I'm over exaggerating. I'm exaggerating the negativity.
You're also explaining the benefits to them, like what is benefiting them in this deal.
So remember, putting the benefits out there is important. Nobody wants to deal with you if you're not going to show them what's in it for them. Anyone want to try it?
Yeah, just sort of a quick question as well, Eric.
Yes.
I encounter a Facebook lead as well. He do have a friend in the business.
Say it again. Say it again.
He do have a friend in the business. However, he is willing to co-list with someone else together with his friend. Is it possible to co-list with a friend of them who is also a real estate agent? Possible. Okay.
Yeah, it's possible.
Okay.
It sounds like a similar scenario to what I was saying earlier.
Is that something you got today, Carlo?
Yeah, so that's the right term, co-list with them.
Yeah, I mean, we'd be open to having that conversation.
Okay.
Is that something you got today?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yep.
Does anyone want to give it a shot before we get off this call? I'm happy to get off if no one wants to give it a shot. But if you want to give it a shot, you have 8 minutes to do so. We could probably get 3 in at that point. Nobody? That's what we're here for.
Yeah, I can go for it. I can go for the script. Ring ring.
Hello?
Hi, this is Brian with NJRA Design Studio. I'm calling about the home for sale on 123 Apple Street. Is this the owner?
It is. What's NJ Design Studio? What is that?
Oh, it's our company. I'm just calling. You put that up for sale, correct? You put that up for sale by owner?
I did. Oh yeah, I had it. It's still available.
Okay,
Are
good.
you a
Yeah,
buyer?
yes. Me and my partner, we buy homes, and I see here that your home is for sale. So I wanted to reach out and get some more information about the property. Looking at it, it looks like a 4-bed, 2-bath. Is that correct?
It is.
Okay, good. And how long have you had it for?
Uh, 10 years.
Okay, okay. Have you done any renovations to it?
Yeah, what do you, I mean, if you want to come see it, I can show it to you, but I'm cutting the lawn right now, so I really don't have time to talk about it.
Okay, okay, yeah, sure. Listen, you've been on the market for about 6 weeks, right? Have you gotten any offers yet on it?
None.
Okay, okay, yeah. It sounds like it might be a perfect fit. And if you didn't know, in most cases, sellers actually get more money over listing and selling with an agent. It's been about 80 days since you started selling this, and it's right about the time when sellers begin to question their resolve and contemplate switching gears and think about hiring an agent. I know you've been getting calls from agents. Have you considered relieving yourself of the stress and giving it a shot to list?
Um, I don't know. I mean, I've thought about it.
Okay, yeah, a lot of people do think about it, so don't feel bad about it. If I can help you avoid listing your home and not paying that big commission that comes with listing, not having to deal with the buyers who are gonna come through your home and do a home inspection and try to renegotiate the price. If they could just pay cash for the house, is that would you be opposed to selling it to me?
I wouldn't be opposed.
Good, good. May I make a suggestion?
What's that?
Let's set up a time for me to stop by and do a quick walkthrough just to see if it's what we're looking for and to make you an offer.
Okay.
Perfect. What's your email?
Oh, it's Eric John at gmail.com.
EricJohn@gmail.com. Oh yeah, it's just gonna be a quick walkthrough. I'll just use my phone. I'll take some pictures, do a quick video. My partner wouldn't be able to make it. It's just so we can both come back to the office and see what the house has to offer, and if everything is good and we think it is what it is, then we'll be able to make you an offer. I have an availability today at 1 o'clock or tomorrow at 12 better.
Neither. I don't get out till 4.
Okay. Um, so would today let me see. Would today at 5:30 be good?
Yeah.
All right, perfect. We'll do today at 5:30.
All right. Who else wants to give it a shot?
Ring ring.
Hello.
Hi, this is Ronald. I'm looking at a property I believe you own on 123 Sesame Street. Is that correct?
That's mine. What's your interest, Ronald?
So I'm actually looking to buy the property, and I actually work with a team of investors and agents around the area. Actually, they're nationwide. And I was just wondering about how your selling experience has been so far. I see it's been on the market for about 60 days.
It has been. It's going well.
Great. Not messed up.
What, do you have the script in front of you?
Yeah, I have it in front of me. Hi, start over. Ring ring.
Oh,
Hi, this is Ronald with NJRE Design Studio.
okay.
I'm calling about a home for sale on 123 Sesame Street. Is this the owner?
Yeah.
Okay, so you put that home for sale. How has your selling experience been so far?
Where does it say that, bro? Where are you getting that from?
My bad, I'm looking at mine. Ring ring.
Hello.
Hi, this is Ronald with NJRE Design Studio.
Okay.
No, start over. Ring ring.
Hello.
Hi, this is Ronald with NJRE Design Studio. I'm calling about the home for sale on 123 Sesame Street. Is this the owner?
It is.
Okay, so you put that home for sale, correct? You put that for sale, owner?
Yes.
Great. My
We're gonna
partner
cross
buys
that
home.
out, by the way. We're gonna cross it out.
Which one? The second one?
Well, after they say yes, I think you copied it down. So when they say yes, yes, okay, great. All right. So the homes for sales is still available. That's pretty much when they say yes. And really what that is you're repeating. So I'm just writing repeat and approve.
Ring ring.
Hello.
Hi, this is Ronald with NJRE Design Studio. I'm calling about the home for sale on 123 Sesame Street. Is this the owner?
It is.
Okay, great. So you put that for sale. Is it still available?
It is.
Great. My partner actually buys. Actually, I work with a. Let me correct myself. I work with a real estate team, and my partner actually buys homes. And I see here that your home is listed for sale. So I wanted to reach out and just get some quick information about the property. How does that sound?
Good.
So looking at the property, it looks to be a 4-bed, 2-bath. Is that right?
It is. Yeah.
So it's a 4-bed, 2-bath. It looks like it's saying here that it's been on the market for about 60 days, right? Is that
Yeah.
right? So in about the, let's call it 8 weeks, you've been trying this. Have you gotten any
Yeah.
offers yet?
I have not.
So you haven't gotten any offers in the 60 days or 8 weeks that you've been listening.
Correct.
All right. So I've been looking at your property and I find that this may be a perfect fit. And in most cases, sellers actually net more money over listing and selling with an agent. And since it's been about, 60 days since you started trying to sell, and this is right about the time when sellers begin to question the result. That's that's where it's like, I don't know, for me it's like it feels a little it's like a tongue twister. And this is about the right time when sellers begin to question their resolve.
Did you get the new thing I sent you? This.
Yeah, the printout, right?
All right. Good. Well, let me see.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at.
Where is that? This may be a perfect fit. And
Yeah.
in most cases, we actually net the seller more money over listing it or selling it with an agent. And it looks like it's been about, like I said, 100 days since you started trying it yourself. And this is usually the time, this is right about the time when sellers begin to, question their resolve and they contemplate, usually in the back of their head, switching gears and thinking, maybe it's time to hire an agent. Does that sound familiar to you?
Yes. But the it's like the language in it, like the question to resolve.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. And Carlo, I'm working on sending that to you. If somebody else could do it, because I'm working.
I just sent you a picture of it.
So what would you suggest we
Thanks,
like
Ron.
the question to resolve? So what would it be? Is there like another way to say that? Resolve and they contemplate.
Can
Not really.
I think that instead of saying that, like if you can say it, right? But I would probably say probably just kind of skip over it, because if you say it, it kind of sounds scripted and like you're reading off of something. So you would go like, it's been about 90 days since you started trying to sell this, and this is right about the time when sellers begin to question and they contemplate switching gears and think about hiring an agent. Like you would just kind of like skip over it if that's what you feel like doing.
Yeah, you don't have to say questions are resolved, but you gotta say like this is usually the time. You know, you gotta talk. You gotta. You know what I'm saying?
Ring ring.
Hello, Brian. You be the seller.
Ring ring.
Hello?
Hi, this is Ronald with NJRE Design Studio. I'm calling about the home for sale on 123 Sesame Street. Is this the owner?
Yeah, this is.
Okay, so you put that for sale, right? Oh, wait, no. You put that for sale. Is it still available?
Yeah, it's still no, yeah, I'm still selling it.
That's great. I work with a real estate team. I actually work with a real estate team that just so happens to buy properties, and we work with agents as well. And my partner buys homes, and I see here that your home is for sale. So I wanted to reach out and get some information about the property.
Okay, so you guys want to buy it?
That's the thing. So before we buy it, I obviously would have to take a look at the property, get a few details. And it looks to me, from what I'm looking at, it's a 4-bed, 2-bath. Is that correct?
Yeah, it's 4 bed, 2 bath.
Okay. And it's from what I'm seeing, it's been on the market for about 100 days, right?
Yeah, just about, yeah.
Okay, so in about the 100 days that you've had it listed, have you gotten any deals yet?
What do you mean deals?
Like, has anybody put any offers on the table for you? Any
Oh,
walkthroughs?
offers. I would say there's been some talking about it, but nothing serious yet. Just done some showings, and it's yeah, none. It hasn't been going great.
So you've had it listed for about 100 days, no showings, no offers. I mean, at this point, have you considered listing with an agent?
Um, yeah, I've thought about it, but you know, I have another home, and I'm not looking. I'm just trying to take my time, seeing if I can get the right price.
Okay, okay. So 100 days listed. You were looking for the right price, and you want to list it on your own. And as I'm looking at the property, I see this one may be a perfect fit. And in most cases, we actually net more money over listing and selling with an agent.
Right.
And since it's been about 100 days since you started trying to sell, this is usually when they switch gears into looking to list with an agent. But since you're not, obviously, clearly not looking to list with an agent, what I can do for you is connect you with, well, actually, it wouldn't be like that. What I can do for you is,
So what? Let me ask you a
Yeah.
question. Let me ask you a question. Why are you looking up and not looking at the sheet? It's
I'm
there
doing
to
both.
help you.
I'm doing both. The sheet's right here.
Say it again.
The sheet's right here. I'm doing both.
Okay.
And because low key, the sheet isn't like exactly how I talk. So I'm kind of like trying to modify it as I go to
Well,
make it sound
you
more
should-
like
you
me
should-
and adjust to the conversation, which would
Right,
become
you-
practice. And the script is new.
Yeah, I would attempt to learn it, even if it's not the way you talk, and then once you've learned it, then you decide what you're going to modify, if anything. It's just my suggestion. That's how I've been taught. Like a lot of the scripts that I do, they're not the type of scripts that I would normally say a lot of times, right? It's just not. So,
Well, the thing is, the objective is to make it sound natural, to make the script easier for you. It has to sound somewhat like you, or else you'll just sound like a robot.
okay. I'm just telling you how I think you should learn it. You should attempt to learn it the wow it's written out. And again, if there's a word like resolve, that's not a comfort, like, yeah, you change a word here and there, but you should try it, but that's all. That's why if you put the script in front of you, you can keep your head looking up and it's not comfortable. It's not going to be comfortable the first half a dozen times or more.
Sure. Try it again.
Ring ring.
Hello?
Hi, this is Ronald with NJR Design Studio. I'm calling about a home for sale on 123 Sesame Street. Is that correct? Is this the owner?
Yeah, I have it for sale.
Okay, so you put that for sale. Is it still available?
Yeah, it's still available.
So I think you got to delete that. So you put that for sale. The way you're saying it. Okay, so it is for sale. Okay, like, okay, so you did sell. Okay, good. Just make it. You're like, you understand like how it's just out of context. You say, oh, so you put that for sale. I mean, it's almost like afterwards. You say, oh, okay, so you did. Okay, so you did put it on the market. You did put it up for sale. Okay, and it's still available.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm assuring them rather than like, oh, okay, it is for sale. It's more like, oh, okay, so you did put it for sale. It's still available.
All right.
Ring ring.
Hello?
Hi, this is Ronald with NJRE Design Studio. I'm calling about the home for sale on 123 Adam Street. Is this the owner?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, so you put that for sale. Is it still available?
Yeah, it is.
Mommy or Mom Sal?
Hold on, no, there's no way. Give me 1 minute, because
Okay.
there's no way.
Hold on.